Hello guys, so today I've brought a new coffee machine. Oi, Jack, can I have some help with this parcel?
That's the directions.
We don't need those. Milk jug.
Oh, there's more stuff in there.
Look at that. Beautiful.
And no more when the rain is bubbling down. We should have a weekly series every week where it's called Jack and Ben Play Fortnite, and we just chat. And you don't see what we have a little box in the bottom of us playing game capture, but we just have a conversation about life and what we're up to.
It's like a podcast but with Fortnite. Because
or we do a podcast.
The Fortnite wouldn't be the interesting part.
No, the interesting part would be us. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good idea.
So we've had the coffee machine for about 24 hours now. Made a couple coffees with it. Makes pretty good coffee. Well, really good coffee actually.
Yeah, better than our last machine.
Much better than the last one. We got it second hand and it was just under 250 quid, which is pretty reasonable for a coffee machine that you can do like espresso and milk froth at the same time.
And it has a water heater as well, so you can just use it for hot water.
That is true.
It's all quite heavy grade stuff, isn't it? So like,
yeah, you can definitely feel the quality. It's called the Duo Temp, so basically it means that you can heat the boiler that makes the espresso at the same time as heating the boiler that heats the milk, so you can do both of them at the same time, which is actually super handy, and it's probably saves you about a minute, maybe 2 minutes every time.
you literally hit the button, and it's like that, and
Pretty
they're
much
both
done,
ready
yeah.
to go.
Yeah.
And it's just flicking a switch to which one you want to use. So we're both very aware of how good shop. Like we both worked at the same coffee shop, but like for the money you're paying for that, it seems almost silly.
Yeah.
Because that makes such good coffee.
Yeah, so for a commercial coffee machine, they're about, well, for one we want, it would be a minimum of £2,000 really. That's a bit of a review of the coffee machine, the Sage Duo Temp Pro, which is meant to be one of the best like non-commercial coffee machines. So I definitely think it's impressed us.
And then we're going to buy another one. I want to buy another one.
You want to buy another coffee
So
machine?
we've got two of them on the side. I think it'd be so sick.
What,
And I want
two
to
of
buy
these?
their coffee grinder, They're like digital coffee grinder. Sage, if you're watching this, we really want a digital coffee grinder, and we'll do a video on it.
Yeah, we'll do a video that will get probably like 2 million views, so it's
Probably like 2 to
worth it.
3 million views.
But yeah, really good machine overall. So at the end of my vlogs, I always say at the moment stay Intrepid. So if you don't know what that is, Intrepid is sort of like a coffee blog that me, Jack, and my other friend Ollie has sort of started. We're all kind of really into coffee, and we thought why not start an Instagram. So we started an Instagram, and it's turned into sort of more like a coffee blog. Is that what you'd say?
Yeah, like I think we spend a lot of time before Intrepid. We spent a lot of time like talking about coffee we're buying.
Yeah, definitely.
And like, I would like a thing we did was we would bring coffee over and like try it together. So like we were like, well then why don't we do this? But why don't we make a thing of it rather than just like having the conversation and forgetting about it? So that's where Intrepid came from.
Yeah, we have sort of a long-term goal, like obviously not within the next, not while we're at university, but maybe a couple of years after, maybe starting a small coffee shop, like pop-up shop. But we'd want to be quite specialised, I think. We wouldn't just want to be like an average coffee shop. We'd want to make it. We want to develop a brand basically before we open a coffee shop, and that's where we lie with Intrepid. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it looks.
Yeah, that was a process. That was quite a long process, like trying to work out how you
that took us a long time.
Yeah, the name took a long time.
Yeah.
The concept of taking something that we both really like coffee, and then transferring that into something where we could work for ourselves and create an independent business, I think has always been really appealing to both of us.
Yeah, definitely.
So
we're both sort of driven in the same way that we don't necessarily want to be working for a massive company when we're older, earning a lot of money. We'd probably rather be owning our own company and sort of building a company together, and we both have very similar minds in terms of being like both being quite creative, but we're also quite driven in the same sort of way.
Yeah, we're also very different, like
yeah,
in a lot of ways, and I think that has only like proven positive, like as time's gone on.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, because we both think quite differently, but
yeah.
about the same things and in the same way, but think about different elements of the.
Yeah, it's nice that we don't always agree with each other as well, which is good.
No, but it always sort of seems to get the best out of. So yeah, we're kind of just like talking about how much we love each other now, but like
yeah.
Like, you know, so it's not just like us sitting in our house like with a cup of coffee being like, this is really nice.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it is like us travelling around and trying good coffee.
Yeah. And we like to like support independence as well, so like all the coffee we usually drink, the majority of it is either from like the local coffee shops in Norwich, and like Jack will come round and be like, oh, I found this coffee today from a new company, we'll try it out, we'll check it out, see if it's any good. And that's kind of where the blog is at. We sort of like to review coffee, obviously with the long-term goal of developing our knowledge to then be able to make like a really good product, I guess.
Yeah, it's very rare now that we buy coffee that isn't from a local source.
Yeah, we spend a lot of money on coffee.
We spend a ton of money on coffee, so like it just made sense to put. It was almost like we were doing research without knowing we were doing research.
Yeah, because it was just something we were passionate about, and it kind of just fell into shape.
What are we drinking at the moment?
You
said the name of the machine, haven't you?
Yeah.
Sage, right?
Yeah, Sage Duo Temp Pro.
Yeah, we tried the Coffer blend, the OG Coffer blend, which is like the best coffee. One of the best coffees in Norwich.
Yeah.
And ones we own. And then we tried that Peruvian one.
Yeah, we tried the Peruvian one. That's about it.
That's all we've got. That's all I've got.
That's all I've got too. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want to see more like coffee reviews and stuff, then head over to Intrepid. And we might do a few more like coffee reviews, just sitting down and having a chat about coffee on the channel. So if that's something you're into, then stick around for that.
If you want to come over and talk to us about coffee, that'd be fun.
Yeah, we love talking about coffee. If you want to send us some coffee, then definitely do that.
If you want to bring coffee here, and
we've got a
we'll make you a coffee with the coffee that you bring, but we'll keep the rest of the beans.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's how it works. We have got a PO box. What's our PO box?
I don't know, mate. I haven't got
if
one.
you send it to the Duke Street building at NUA, I'll get it somehow.
We actually?
No, but I'll give it a go.
I mean, no one's going to send us coffee.
No one's going to send us coffee.
But yeah.
Seriously though, send us coffee.
Send us coffee. I hope you've enjoyed the video. That was our new coffee machine. We're super stoked to have it. And we'll see you again with another one soon.
Intrepid theme tune. And that'll be the Intrepid Pine song. That'd be cool.
Okay, sweet.
He goes, Intrepid.
Would you bet your